Right, we've got the new moon in Aquarius today. Let's see what that brings us. Message of Spirit, please. 11th of February 2021. What do we need to know? Message of Spirit, please. 11th of February 2021. Oh, it's been a bit elusive. So they don't want us to know today then. For some reason. Impatience. Any success that we achieve won't be lasting. Feeling a lack. Feeling isolated. Shut out. Some of it it's because of lockdown. Furloughs, etc. Financial loss. Finances cut in half possibly. This is justice, karmic justice for some. 5 years is mentioned. Worry about finances. Children, something from the past coming back, but it seems to be positive. Defending yourself against a serious threat. Nobody can help you. You have to help yourself. But it seems that we're not facing things head on, trying to avoid issues, trying to keep the peace, especially in groups and externally in life. Problems with the ankles and the legs. The Aquarius new moon seems to be negative. Those born on the 17th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. It's refusing to see things and being very down and depressed. There may be medical issues, but you're manifesting your own reality now, and if you keep thinking negative, negative is what you'll get. You're dwelling on things from the past that there's nothing you can change, so there's no point in crying over spilt milk. Perhaps you're holding on to a grudge from the past that's totally irrelevant now. So stop crying over spilt milk, pull your big girl panties up and face this issue instead of denying it. Someone is wearing a false mask, pretending to be happy when they're not. At the very least, at the worst, it could be a criminal type person that you're aware of. 5 months is mentioned. Those born on the 1st or the 28th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. So Aquarius and Gemini, possibly there's something going on with, we're in Mercury retrograde, aren't we? So I don't know why I said that, because that's exactly what it is. Gemini, Mercury retrograde, and the new moon in Aquarius. All negative. It's going to make everybody fed up and not being able to see that if they face things head on, things will get better. There it is. Face the fear. Feel the fear and do it anyway. If you're prepared to do that, it might be a shock for some, but it will be a release for you. Freedom. Face your true north. Follow your true north. Take the risk. Those born on the 22nd, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. Some say the Fool, but it's freedom. A big new beginning. Standing on your own 2 feet, being totally independent of others, following your bliss. Could be to do with family and emotional matters. 10 months is mentioned. There is a victory, but like I said, don't gloat so much because that victory may be short-lived if you're not careful. Missed opportunities for a new beginning because of a woman scorned. So feeling stuck and not moving on. And again, that person from the past or children, positive energy. Settlement of a long-standing problem and or fresh start. Those born on the 20th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. You need to raise things to the ground to begin again, but somebody's in denial about that, sweeping things under the carpet and trying to make things just keep the peace. Those born on the 16th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Refusing to see. This lady's the one we've got to watch out for. It could be Aquarius. It's a bitter, twisted, lonely, divorced or widowed female, or someone giving bad advice, professional bad advice, or misdiagnosis. Female. 9 years is mentioned. And you miss the opportunity for the stability. This family unit may, the happiness may be coming to an end. Just make sure that you don't want to win at all costs. We've had this conversation before. Somebody has succeeded. Somebody thinks they've won. But success might not be lasting. because they refuse to face things. So until you settle it, it will keep coming back. Yeah, no communication. Somebody may have been blocked. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, child. Someone in uniform. And there's the child and the father. It's about finances. It's about kids costing you money. It's about favouritism. It's about no equal reciprocity. Someone who was once a good and generous older male friend is now an enemy. Could be a police officer, could be someone in uniform, could be dark complexion, but he is not good. And then we've doubled up on the tower, what we've got at the bottom of the deck. So somebody is in denial about what needs to happen. We need to raise things to the ground to begin again. Those born on the 16th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. And again, feeling lonely in a room full of people, shut out, isolated, or self-isolation, and it may be the lockdown. Financial economies. There is a separation here of a mutual love situation. 2 months. Again, 3 times we've got the Six of Cups. We'll have to look up that one. Someone from the past, happy childhood, children, there is an issue there. Conflicts and competition. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. But don't be too smug if you think you've won, because you haven't. Hollow victories. So we will see what that Six of Cups has to say, because it's massively important. 6 months. Yeah, a female has been upset about the written word. She's either seen it or received it. Has found out about lies, deceit and theft. And a gentleman is thinking about the written word that is received or seen. It could be something significant like a will or accounts or bank statements, something important. Someone's brought disgrace to the door. There will be communications about this, positive communications. Again, the Leo or those born 1962 plus or minus 12 February to February, or someone very familiar to you is a lying deceiver. There will be an important man either in your life or entering your life, someone who puts a positive spin on everything. But there's a smoking gun here. Something has to end. And still we're ignoring it. And it's bringing us down, making us depressed. Tick-tock, time's running out. Time on the clock is 7 minutes past 10. May be important. This isn't over. If you think it is, like I said, if you think you've won, you've badly mistaken. You have to manifest your own reality. Stay positive. Dream your dreams. Clean up your side of the street before it's too late. So anything you think that you could be reproached for, it's now time to put it right. Don't live in the past. That's over. You have no future promised, so you must live in the now. Truth must be told. Where does your loyalty lie? Someone is trying to defend what they've co-created with another, be it financially, emotionally or children. Sitting on the fence because of it, and nothing can move. If the owl flies away, the cheetah will get the egg. So they feel like they cannot move, they're stuck there in limbo. Not a good place to be. Because you're building the bricks for a new future and you're putting them in the wrong place. So, what is this about, please, Spirit? Messages, yeah. Somebody's been blocked and messages will be coming possibly from that where they've been blocked. Yeah. It's about building blocks for the future, which is what we've just had at the bottom of the deck. Be very careful of sending drunk text, which is what we said about the female seeing the written word and the gentleman thinking about the written word. Then reality cannot destroy you. Your words have power, and now is the time to get your point across. This card may also get a clear direction in the way to proceed. It represents neighbourhoods and siblings, the Gemini card, which is in the negative energy. This is how we think, speak and communicate. It signifies our need to know and demonstrate how we put our concepts and thoughts into words. You are in search of answers and in need of unlocking a mystery, but your mind is agile and you will be able to grasp every detail right now. You may wish to express this mental suppleness through writing, speaking, researching subject matter which has always intrigued you, and libraries could call to you. You may suddenly wake up with an idea that could turn out to be very lucrative, and you may even be toying with the idea of writing a book, starting a blog, or perhaps a screenplay. So that could be what he's thinking about. As well as dreamy or imaginative writings and poetry, the third house also represents dexterity, swiftness, curiosity, and figuring out the mechanisms of what makes things tick-tock. So this could mean expressing yourself about something rather technical. This is the house of the mind, so clarity is needed, and depression will be a battle. It's about giving and receiving information. When this card turns up in a reading, there is a need to uncover all that you can related to the information to others. This is about commerce, sales. It can indicate the time of buying and selling property or goods and becoming involved in retail or transactions over the internet. So some of you may be finding a way to make extra money selling things on the internet. Issues dealing with siblings will come up. There may be questions you must resolve to do with brothers or sisters. The neighbourhood may be going through some changes. It also signifies your neighbourhood, so expect events that will make a difference there. There could be noise, radical changes, secretive actions, yes. The area will maybe is beginning to lack that appeal that it once had. You may have nostalgia for the past of how it used to be. Secretive actions from people, yes, may be carried out at night. Perhaps meetings or even vandalism and burglaries are possible, so make sure everything's locked up. These changes that you're not going to be happy about, yeah, well, we've said that, haven't we? And there is the thief there. So, be careful how you put your thoughts and feelings into words, yes, because it could upset someone. Where is she there? Other persons may not be as warm and receptive to your words and ideas as you hope they would be. Queen of Swords, not receptive at all. This card can also mean you'll be talking your way into and out of a tough situation. However, you'll be mentally able to grapple with the issues and sort them out well. Important documents, and there he is again, the gentleman thinking about that document, whatever it is. And other paperwork are indicated, and this won't be an everyday type of paper shuffling. The matter will be more significant than usual. It indicates a fortunate time to start a business of your own, perhaps working in translation, creating software, or something to do with deciphering codes and messages. For example, you may also become involved in studying other languages or anything related to work through common good. So some of you may be finding out something via the internet that's upsetting, but you'll have to ferret for it. You need to relax and meditate. There may be psychic communications, I don't have this here, but messages of all kinds possibly. And if you have anyone that I've described in spirit, then in the cards, then yes, it could possibly be. You have to find the right words, and there will be discussions. You will be in two minds, what does I say, sitting on the fence. Vacillation, so it's ping-pong in between both sides. You need to be clear about your choices. Objectivity. There will be short trips, air travel, or taking a flight. Mastering something new. Neighbourhood events or changes. Connecting to the greater mind and owning what you know to be true. To stay in your truth, the truth must be told. Being chatty or talkative, which is the communications. Closing down emotionally. Again, the Queen of Swords, closing down emotionally. And relying on common sense. Turning cold on someone, yes. Look at the icicles. Or someone turning cold on you. Hand-to-eye coordination, games, figuring out something, your intelligence, inventions, numbers and letters. Needing to do math, early schooling, scripts, codes, siblings, bargains, signing of contracts, which I wouldn't do till after Mercury retrograde, commercial transactions. So short journeys to the neighbourhood, siblings, signing documents, communication and rumours. Rumours, yes, definitely possible. So let's do the additional work and find out what that Six of Cups is trying to tell us. I can find it. So the Six of Cups, it's about pleasure. Well, there was no pleasure in this read, was there? Emotional pleasure that is healing. So something is coming to heal. Revitalizing, like the lotus blossom. The lotus blossom rises from the muck of a swamp. The renewing and regenerating, yes, because we had rising like the phoenix. So something from the past or your children are regenerating. This is pleasure that is very deeply nurturing, which symbolises the astrological aspect of Sun in Scorpio. So if you've got Sun in Scorpio, you'll know this. Scorpio is the astrological sign that experiences life at a very deep level. It's also transformative energy. It's about the shared resources and the reproductive organs. When you pull this card, it indicates that within the next 6 months, There is an emotional determination to bring pleasure into your life that is renewing and revitalizing and regenerating. This pleasure could be experienced through Scorpio people in your life. Anyone born October the 21st to November the 21st or in the month of Scorpio, you could experience a time of regeneration and renewal that is emotionally energizing and pleasureful. Out of the experience of pleasure, you are regenerated and renewed to such an extent that pleasure and the sense of pleasure is extended to others. So 6 months or October, which is what the end of year, well, the yearly read said, October, November time will be important. So I think we've got a lot to go through before then. Thanks for listening.